one of the things I feel like that holds people back from posting that first video, from starting that YouTube channel, even if they really want to do it, is they're afraid that they're weird. You know, they look weird. They sound weird. Well, everybody looks weird. Everybody looks weird in their own way. And I guess unless you're an uber hot supermodel and then you're not watching this channel, and you don't even have to work at a channel, you just put a picture of yourself up in a bikini and you're going to get millions and billions of views. Well, I'm the opposite of an uber hot supermodel. I've been making videos for a long time for myself, just for YouTube, just for a few years. So the camera shyness thing was something that I had to overcome a long time ago. But I think the advice still holds. The first thing is the voice. Everyone's voice sounds weird the first time they ever hear it off of some recording. We're used to hearing our own voices after they've been echoing around inside our skulls, and we know what we sound like. But the first time we hear that, like from a speaker, from a recording, man, do I really sound like that? And, well, guess what? You do really sound like that. And everybody you know is used to you sounding like that. So it may seem strange to you, but everyone else is completely used to it. It's completely normal. That is how you sound. And once people get that through their head, they they don't start trying to disguise their voice so they sound different. No, you just talk, and eventually it won't seem weird to you anymore. If you watch enough videos or listen to enough recordings of yourself, especially, you'll just use it. Okay, that's what I sound like. Whoop de doo. That's what I sound like. Now the camera shyness thing. There's a few ways to do it, I think. The way that I did it was I just made a bunch of videos. I just kept doing it. I'm making videos down here playing pool, making videos for myself to watch, reminders to myself. But if you're going to put something out on YouTube and you want to do it more quickly, there's a couple ways. One way is pretend that that's not a camera. Pretend that's a person. One of the advices that you hear a lot in the YouTube content creation videos is you want to have a niche and a core audience. You want to have a core audience. This is who you're speaking to. And I could go that I could take that a step farther, easy for me to say, and imagine that's not a camera. That's a member of my core audience. I actually have a guy in mind right now that I think fits my core audience perfectly. And so I can talk to him. I'm not talking to the camera. I'm talking to that member of my core audience. Makes me seem more natural and all that. Makes me not as nervous, as uncomfortable about talking to a camera. It can definitely help. If you want to simplify things even more, go to Amazon.com and get some googly eyes and some pipe cleaners maybe, and stick those on your camera, just so you have eyeballs. This particular camera that I'm looking at right now, it's called a tally light. It's red to show that it's recording, but it actually has two little tally lights right next to each other. And so if I use my imagination, I can say, okay, those are eyes. And the lens of the camera directly below is the mouth. So if you squint the right way, it's a face. If you have imagination, it's a face. So I'm talking to that. I'm talking to this, I guess it would be like a robot or something. I'm talking to it. No, I'm talking to a camera. No. Can't think about, well, most people can't think about the fact that potentially millions of people could watch this video you're going to make. Because that could just make people freeze up and want it to be perfect. They want it to be perfect. It's never going to be perfect. But if I'm just talking to this one Android robot thing, or this one member of my core audience, that's not a big deal. It's not millions of people. Because you kind of have to lie to yourself a little bit until you get used to it. And then it's just not, it's not important at all. It's not important at all. You're making another video, you're going to upload it, and there you go. Overcoming camera shyness and overcoming, I guess, microphone shyness. Everybody has to do it. Everybody that starts out has to do it. And everybody does do it. It's just not that tough. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it just takes some little tricks, like I talked about, the googly eyes, and pretending your camera is an actual person. You know, everybody goes through it, and everybody gets past it, and then they don't have to worry about it anymore. So if that's what's holding you back, you know what? You can make a YouTube video, and you can set it to unpublished, and that means only you can see it. So you make a YouTube video, post it up there as unpublished, nobody else can see it, and you watch it every day for a week or however long it takes until you're used to seeing it, and it's not a big deal. And you realize it's not perfect, but nobody else has perfect videos, especially not when they start out. So if you ever get satisfied with it and used to it, I guess, change it to published. Or maybe you'll go, you know what, I could do this better. So you reshoot it. There's not a rule that says once you record a video and upload it to YouTube, all of a sudden everybody on planet Earth and beyond, I guess, can see that video. No, you have to say who can see it. And you can say nobody can see it, except you as the creator. So the hard part, I guess, the hard part should be when you make it public. That should be harder than simply uploading it. Simply uploading it doesn't put you at any risk of embarrassment or anything like that. When you make it public, sure, that's there. You're going to have that. Even me, even though I've been making videos for myself for a long time, the first ones I ever put out on YouTube for my pool channel, I was like, man, are people going to like this at all? Not are they going to think I look weird or sound weird. I'd gone, beyond that. But are they going to like this content? Are they going to find it entertaining or educational, whatever I was trying to accomplish with that video? Are they maybe going to come back and watch the next video I put up there? That's where that little pressure comes in and making things public. But, like I said, I think in the last video, if you never put anything out there, you're never going to have a YouTube channel. You might have a dream of a YouTube channel, but you're not going to have one. So I think that's probably one of the main requirements of having a YouTube channel, YouTube presence, is to publish some videos. And then they don't have to be perfect. They don't even have to be very good. Look at some of the top YouTubers out there and go back, find their first videos if they're still out there. Most of them still have their first videos out there. And see how horrible they are. And then you'll think, man, you know what? My video's not any worse than that one. Mr. Beast, I think he went to, I don't remember what his was. His was pretty bad at first. Marquez Brownlee was pretty bad at first. And they freely admitted, hey, this is how I started. And for me, I kind of want that. Like on my pool channel as well. I kind of want that, the first video, just as a reminder to myself of, where I started. It's not like I got anything mastered or I'm the world's greatest YouTuber right now or anything even close. But I'm certainly better than I was when I started. And that's okay. Everybody goes through all this. Nobody hits the ground perfect. You just don't. And the sooner that people realize that, the more likely they are to be making their own YouTube content and trying to build, that audience, whatever goals they have for YouTube, working towards it. If you never post anything, you never make it public, you're not going to be building towards that at all. That's it.